Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Commodity TV in the new edition of our online interview series. We want to talk today to Revival Gold, and Hugh Agro, the CEO, is here with us. Good morning to Toronto. How are you, Hugh?
Hello, Jochen. Good to be with you.
Yeah, thanks for taking the time. Great to have you again here. We spoke the last time, I think it was end of July. Now, 6 weeks later, again, you guys brought just out some really interesting news because you have advanced your processing alternatives for high-grade mill material at your Beartrack-Arnett project. So what does it mean in the sense of your gold recoveries in the concentrate were like to 93%? That is amazing, I would say.
Yeah, look, our focus remains on the heap leach restart. And of course, we completed the PFS on that in July and went through that with your audience. But that's a high return, 24% IRR after tax project with a low $105 million capex. And that's our focus. But beyond that, as you know, we've got this large resource, second largest discovery of gold in the United States in the last decade, 4.6 million ounces. And that will require a second phase to the project. And we've been working on some of the de-risking steps related to that. Of course, the metallurgy that we've just put out helps us with that, shows us that we've got a good concentrate product that's got high grade, low mass pull, and importantly high recoveries, as you mentioned. So that's another step in the process. All positive.
Perfect. You just said it already. The mass pull of just 8.9%. I have never read that before. What is that?
So mass pull is the amount of material that comes off the flotation circuit that contains the gold. And the lower the mass pull, if you can imagine, the lower the waste material that's coming off the flotation circuit, and therefore the higher the concentration of gold. So in this case, we've got 50 grams per ton gold in that concentrate, and that makes for a very valuable concentrate, makes it possible to ship it to lots of different locations for alternative processing of a concentrate. Now, we can get into the details of the metallurgy, but these are good numbers. 93% recovery, just under 9% mass pull, and 50 grams per ton gold in the concentrate makes this an attractive concentrate, and it gives us another alternative for processing the sulfide material, the mill material from Beartrack-Arnett. And again, our first phase project is heap leach. So we want to do that first, but we've got so many more ounces of gold in the project that, we can't help ourselves but to look for the next phase of the project as we continue to progress on the first.
Absolutely. And as you said, the first phase is like the open pit heap leaching. When do you think you could materialize that? Because you have now done the feasibility. And what would
Yeah,
be
so
pre-feasibility? Sorry. Yeah.
yes. Yeah. Don't move us too quickly here.
I love to.
For pre-feasibility now complete, so we're working through the next steps of planning our preparations for environmental re-permitting of the site. We'll have more news on that probably early next year. But I think what we're looking at is over the next two and a half years, we'll complete permitting steps, and then we'll be into a final feasibility study and construction financing. And so objective would be to have ourselves in construction in 26 and producing gold by 2027. And it's exciting. It's the guys are all hands on deck at the moment.
Absolutely. So what are your next immediate steps, saying until Christmas?
Well, exploration. We've got 2 drill rigs drilling now. And you remember we've got open deposits on the Beartrack-Arnett project area. We're focused on the Arnett side of the project right now. We've been drilling at Roman's Trench up on a new target area called Ridge. We'll also be drilling in the Midlands. We've added that to the program just in the last couple of weeks here, as we've got some flexibility now with 2 rigs on site. And of course, we're back into the main Haiti deposit and drilling up dip and down dip of that deposit. So we're going to have a lot of exploration results out over the next 2, 3, 4 months. First results should be out by the end of September.
Fantastic. And you have the money to do so.
Yeah, we're in good shape. We'd always like to be drilling more, and we'll look towards the early part of next year on programs for 2024. But the team is underway, and we've had a really good season of weather, and that's been very constructive for us. Lots of site tours. I was out with our board last month, and we've got some more tours coming in the next couple of months. We've got the Beaver Creek Conference coming up in Colorado, Denver Gold Forum. We'll see about whether we attend that, and then we'll be in Zurich in November with the Precious Metal Summit.
Where we finally meet us personally. That's great because we are the TV partner. Fantastic. Also, I saw that you have terminated that royalty interest you had there with 1% on, I think, 16 claims, if I'm correct. And I found it really interesting because 75,000 Canadian dollars and 200,000 shares looks to me like a rather good deal for you, right?
Yeah, listen, we think it's a fair arrangement for the other side as well. And this is just a natural thing for us to do where we see opportunity to bring in royalty interests and consolidate our position. It's just a win-win. So we've taken off that royalty on those 16 claims, and we'll continue to see if we can optimize on our land position as we go here. But great job by our CFO, Lisa Ross, in bringing that to conclusion over the summer. While everybody was on holidays, Lisa was scrambling to get that done.
That's super, perfect. I would say well done, and I look forward to see you then personally in Zurich at the Precious Metal Conference, Precious Metal Summit. And thanks for the update. Everything is going well, and we look forward to some good drill results then.
Thank you, Jochen.
Super, thank you, Hugh. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was Hugh Agro, the CEO of Reliable Gold, with a short update, on the last items here which happened with the company. And as you heard, the drills are turning. Of course, he would love to drill more, but there's also always a little bit of capital constraint, which is quite normal because drilling costs money. But I would say the company, as he pointed out, holds one of the biggest new resources of gold, 4.6 million ounces, and it looks like within the next 4 years, those guys will be in production, and that is outstanding. It's production in the USA. It's a super safe jurisdiction, and I think they've done a tremendous good job. And honestly, the stock price is way too cheap. So a super entry point. It's a great combination of quality, of drilling, of news, of things really moving forward. Don't forget they have a pre-feasibility study already, so the economics look also extremely favorable for the project and lots of upside potential. That's what we like here at Commodity TV. So check out that company. Thanks for watching us, and bye bye from Austria today.